show chosen by Shantae LeChey. Hey, it's me again. Hey, how are you? Yeah, so the phone hung up. I just, I wanted to call you back to see, so we can finish the convo. But, so what was your name again? It's Jessica. Okay, all right, Jessica. Nice to speak to you. Nice to speak with you. So you were saying, where we left off, it was just basically, I I don't want to force it. I don't want to force it, and I mean, I don't know. I guess he's expecting me to like fight over him or something. When you love something, you fight for it. But this is the thing, like, as you get older, you learn things, right? See, when you're kids, you do dumb things, and when you're older, when you become adults, you learn from more things, and you learn to just be silent and move with the Lord when it comes to most things, you learn at a young age those things, but you become more of a believer, about it when you get older. So my whole thing here is just, there's no need. Like, what would I wouldn't be able to do that. I think he's wanting me to like fight over him or something. And I wouldn't be able to do that, I guess because like I've told all my business and things. Well, I've told my business to, people on several occasions, because I like the world to know that they're not the only ones that have experienced life, and how I still remain to smile, You got to get those tears out sometimes, but, life is beautiful, Your smile outweighs all of that, and you just waking up and continuing to be an amazing person each and every day, it outweighs all of that, So, him, like, knowing all of my secrets and all those good things, like, it really doesn't affect me, it teaches me, a lesson though, like I know better now, and I can just teach my young people, like, this is the thing though, the new generation, Miss Shantae LeChey, the new generation, they're not going to have to experience these things because they're listening to my story, and they're also, listening to their parents' stories and, all of that good stuff. And, this new generation, I pray that they listen to their parents and, listen to the influencer stories that they hear, because, we live in a pretty envious world. And, I want these children to grow up and love themselves, and so the best way for them to love themselves is to just believe in themselves and, only hang with like-minded individuals. It's the only way to go. I'm not too big on the, breaking up and taking back thing, It can happen, but that only happens when you need somebody. And, the only thing I would be needing from him is, his money, if that was the case, like if I was to need something. But I can make my own money. You get what I'm saying? Like, he couldn't love me properly then. There's no way he could be able to love me properly now, So I don't, like, there's no need for me to, like, refurbish that relationship, So, so what are you thinking at this point? Do you feel like, well, no, like, I did everything for them. So, for the both of them, like, they played no part in me being amazing, like, I played all of our roles, The only thing I was given was hell, and I had to fight that, I had to battle that, like, in my brain, That's why I'm calling you now, But I've been praying and, reading my Bible and just trying to stay as positive as possible because, like I said, I still have everything I came in the relationship with. But, it's just, it's a mental thing. Like, whenever you experience something like that, and it's cool, it happens, if you really, love something, it's like, especially like, when it comes to your career, or when it comes to a relationship, if you really love something and you just like, it just like doesn't go right, it kind of like does something to you. And so, but you can overcome that, just by being strong. That's what I'm learning. You can overcome that. And, oh, absolutely. You can definitely overcome that. Sometimes, you overcoming that is when you find your actual purpose, maybe that, is or was your, goal, but what is your purpose, And so, we all have a purpose. Yeah, you're right. We all have a purpose. And so the biggest part here is just being sure that you can move on from here. Do you feel like you can move on from here? Yeah, of course, Of course, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, it's life. Like, absolutely. I cannot help that. But this is the thing that I need them to understand. Like, exes cannot be friends. I'm done. I don't do the ex-friend thing, But, when somebody is your ex, okay, well, this is the thing. You see, this is the thing. Exes can be friends. Exes can be friends. It's just the ex, like, cut buddies can't be friends. If it was more of like a cutty thing, then, I feel as though, we wouldn't be able to be friends because that's all they're going to be dreaming about is us, like, cutting, If it was, like, more of a relationship thing, and we were, like, more of, like, best friends, then it would be, like, different. But for me, I feel like it was just sex anyway. And so, which, we learn, as we get older to take our sex more seriously, because, just growing up in my time, it was more so of like a fling type thing. But as you get older, you learn, and that's what I teach my young folks as well, like, sex is good, but no, you should take care of your body, and you definitely, take sex seriously, because you don't want to catch feelings for people. You don't want to catch those feelings, So, and, I think it's more so, I wouldn't be, it wouldn't hurt me as much if I wasn't, like, doing my best, to, like, be amazing. That's the part that really hurt me. But, are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. But, I have to get over this. And so, the best way to get over this is just to, like, just be awesome. Just be awesome, and just keep doing what I'm doing, I just, one thing I learned at a very young age is that I shouldn't force my love on anybody. You understand? Because forcing your love will ruin you forever, okay? And especially forcing a relationship on anybody, it will definitely just, it'll just take over your mental. So what I'm going to do is just maneuver with my life and just pray to God that they maneuver with theirs as well and just continue to be awesome. Because I'm not a hater. It seems to me as if some people, go around wanting haters. Like, they want haters. It's like, oh, I think you're better than me. I want to make you my hater, so I'm going to sit by you and let you be nice to me, and then I'm going to be mean to you so you can seem like my hater. Like, you were just talking to me. Now you don't like me. Oh, you're a hater. That doesn't make sense at all. But why would you be sitting next to somebody that you don't like? That doesn't make sense, right? No, it really doesn't. If I'm not comfortable somewhere, I definitely find me another place to go, like wherever it is. If it's, a restaurant, if it's a job, wherever. Things get a little hard sometimes, we're not going to say hard, we're going to say challenging, when it comes to work, maybe a busy day at work, or maybe that angry customer or something, things like that. Or I'm not going to call them angry. I'm going to just say frustrated. Maybe they had a long day. But overall, it's just a matter of me knowing that, I can just continue to be awesome. So, I don't know, Shantae LeChey, I really don't, but I really appreciate you picking up your phone, and, I'm having to start all the way over, because, I literally moved out of my hometown and everything for him, I rearranged my whole life, but it's making me sick, it's making me really sick to keep being with him. And so, and I don't want to be sick. I want to be well, you know what I mean? My friend, she laughs. She says it's almost like my soul's being taken out of my body, which that is definitely, a something that can happen, but I prayed over it, because I deserve to keep my soul. I shouldn't be transferring souls with anybody, it's really hard, fighting off the spirit, but I'm blessed, I am. I'm so blessed, So that's all I can do, I put myself in that situation, literally I did. And, it's, I cannot give him what he wants, I'm not fighting over him. I'm doing none of that, you know what I mean? I'm doing none of that. I'm not helping them with their sex game or however it happens. I don't want to come to the barbecue. Okay, I don't want to come to the family dinner, because the whole family's in on it, they're all in on it. They're like, yeah, just let's see what we can do to her. She thinks she's all that. And I'm not going to just go be friends with any of the family, and then, everybody's looking at me weird, yeah, they already know the story, they already know what's going on, and nobody said anything about it or did anything about it. Everybody, it's like they wanted this to happen to me. So, I can't accept that, The most I can do is just leave it at that and, thank God for better days. So, I really thank you, Shantae LeChey.